I just finished this sketchbook and I thought we'd just go through it. Now, I work in my sketchbook as a tool for relaxation, to work out problems, to practice drawing. I am not completing finished paintings or beautiful layouts. I'm not a sketchbook artist, I'm just an artist. And I thought you might want to see what an artist's sketchbook might look like. I'll take you along. Here we go. I know a whole lot of people love those sketchbook tours of artists that have fully completed paintings and they're just all really beautiful layouts. That is not what you'll see here, but I think it's still inspiring, so let's go through it. This was a note to myself. It says, just draw, make marks, spend time exploring, get off your phone and get into your life. See what's right in front of you and inside your imagination every single day. This matters when the world is falling apart. Get stuck into your real life. I just thought that was really fun. I like to do lettering sometimes. This was an exercise by Marie Noel Worm, who has a YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description, on drawing ugly art and making ugly trees. And I started this sketchbook in January of 2025, and I think it sprawls all the way to June. So it took me a while, but here we go. So some ugly trees. I had splashed some paint on here, extra paint, and then I went ahead and did some sheep and goats. This was also just an abstract, probably using paint from another painting as I was painting. But I really like it. I really like it. It's acrylic and some pencil. Oh, I was doing some practice of figure drawing, and oh my gosh, do I need some practice. You'll see how this goes through here. This was just really quick, like 20 seconds, trying to get shape and form, and oh, it's so hard. But I'm getting better. I am getting better with practice. Our barn. This is my dog Franklin. Simple line drawing. Some twigs. I'm always trying to practice bird shapes, so songbirds, mushrooms. This is colored pencil. And this is where I probably got the inspiration to start my self-portrait project, which there are lots of them in here. So this is watercolor and pen. Some donuts. We saw these donuts show up with my bears. I was sort of practicing the shape and what I wanted them to look like, and it's just kind of fun. This was from Sandy Hester's class, Painting Birds. So these are blind contour. This is contour, and then this is a left hand 3 minutes. So just exercises. I like to use my sketchbook for my exercises because then I can see progress. This is also from that class. This is 3 minutes to draw with 2 hands at the same time. This is 7 different materials, switching tools every minute. So 7 minutes and switching materials. So I used color pencil, marker, other pencils, and then a marker. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. This is my friend Anne Livingston. I must have been watching a YouTube and decided to draw. This is ink and gouache, probably. More birds. This is a warm-up painting birds 10 minutes upside down. So I painted this way, which is really helpful because you stop looking at what you think it should be and you just look at shapes. This was using the GES Draw Party on YouTube. I'll link it below. And these were all just a minute, just practicing shape, just trying to figure out shape. The only way I'm going to be able to do figures is by practicing. We had a bonfire in the snow and I did a quick painting. More birds. This is where I start working on the bear concept of the paintings I did. This is outside our dining room window. This is just graphite. This is a continuous line drawing, and this is from a website called lineofaction.com. Just trying to do, again, try to get that figure. These are 2 minutes. These were non-dominant hand continuous line drawing, also 2 minutes. You can get a lot in 2 minutes, you know? This was from the YouTuber Toby Sketch Loose, I think. I'll link it. And he had this doodling dogs, and I just wanted to do the exercise. And they're so cute. They're so cute. And this is just pen. But I just did the exercise in my sketchbook. Again, I like to do that because then I have a record of it. And then I did some dogs based on this. And then that's my dog. I'm always drawing my dog, really. And then here we go. Here is the start of the portrait project. I'm not done with that project, but here they are. This was the first one. This is ink and gouache and ink and gouache. Ink and gouache, ink and gouache. Color pencil, graphite, color pencil, just gouache, I think. Same, just gouache. And I'm not looking for a total, like how I, representative drawing. I'm looking for how I'm feeling, playing with materials, trying to get how I want the figure to look. So they change over time, which is also kind of fun. This is some watercolor, I think, and pen, color pencil. This looks like crayon, maybe, color pencil. Crayon, I think. Also crayon, I think. Quite a few of these in here. Crayon, crayon. It's a busy season for me, and all I could really do was this one thing. If I'm on Zoom, I'm probably drawing. So that's what this is. Then another one. I think these are color pencil, and then this might be Neocolor 2s, I bet. I bet that's Neocolor 2, because then I used a brush. I really love this one. And then 3 trees in my yard. Another one. Little ones. It's kind of fun. They're all so different. Another one. This looks like crayon, Neocolor 1, maybe. This is looking out my studio window. This is acrylic and China marker. With a towel. This looks almost like continuous line. It might be probably crayon, maybe. This is crayon and Neocolor 1s, wax pastels, and ink. I like this one too. This is all acrylic. I was watching a YouTube video about Wendy Sharp. She's an Australian artist, and if I'm watching a person for long enough, I will often draw them. More of me. These are all graphite. Same, also graphite. These are 2. This, I got some new pencils. I was in Little Rock and went to the art supply store, and I had tested these. There's a video on that, I think, but so that's what these are. And then I had to wait out a storm, and so I was just doing the inside of my Airbnb. Just a quick pencil drawing. This was with my grandson. I was drawing some things with him. I drew it. We were talking about doing the drawings. These are all Neocolor 2s. Pencil. Oh, skipped a page. This is looking outside our window. This is a lizard sitting on top of a sculpture. Still life. This looks like maybe acrylic, maybe gouache, maybe both. Maybe a mix of both, actually. Another one. It's kind of fun. This project I've put on a hold because I just don't love drawing ferns, so I need to rethink this project, but this was practice drawing ferns. Another still life, sort of room setting, kind of fun. I was drawing some stuffed animals. a crow. I think these might be Neocolor 2s, possibly. Quick drawing of my husband in our living room. He's looking at his phone. Oh, and then I did all these lemons. This was drawing these outside shapes, the negative space, as opposed to drawing the actual objects. So that's fun. I love this color combination. And I loved this. I love these marks. I just love this sketch. I was traveling. I had put some paint on before I left from a painting I was working on, and then I did this I was sitting on a patio and just painted. And this is those woody, I don't know if I have it here, but it's like these woodies, Stabilo woodies, this in black. And I do love them so much. This is in our living room. This is marker. That's that woody, both of me. Same. This is Neocolor 1s, I think. This is our house. This is Neocolors, the woody, and pen. I do like this. Working out how I want to do landscapes. I think this is all Neocolor, just trying to work it out in my head, what I want shapes to look like, colors. Franklin, this is with the woody. This is a marker. This is just a sketch of a painting that I ended up doing. Oh, some bunnies. We're having an explosion of bunnies here, so I did quick drawings of bunnies. This is watercolor and pencil. This is my dog, pencil. This is Neocolor 2. I had sort of dreamed this, and then I decided that I needed to draw it. So that was kind of fun. I don't usually do that, but that was fun. This is a sketch of this is our actual, where our water pump was, like when the house was built 180 years ago or whatever, 130 years ago. And so, but it's just storage for us and some kayaks that's out our window. These are vacation photos from my daughter's vacation, and trying to see how I want to do that, how I want to do figures in the landscape, you know, learning, always learning. This was just a way to spend some time in my sketchbook and just to paint, and really fun abstract. This was a vacation photo. This is my grandson. Again, just trying to figure out how I want to do the figure. This is a season of figures for me. It's my daughter, again, in a landscape. This is there's a video of this. This is me when I was a kid. And then I did it again, and I really love this drawing so much more than the painting that was on the video. I love the drawing. This is just some figures, just trying to figure out how I want to do figures. Oh, I was watching Gainer paddle, and then just did a quick, this is color pencil, just a quick color pencil sketch of her. She's on YouTube too, and I just love her. Self-portrait. These are from family photos, and this is color pencil and a little bit of gouache. 2 different family photos. Also from a family photo, trying to figure out shape and how I want to translate people. This is family photo. This is color pencil and I think color pencil and gouache for the background, but I do really love this. I love the look of it. I love how it's coming together for me. We were watching the show Elspeth, and so I drew her, which is fun. This is all just color pencil and some gouache. I was on Zoom, more Zoom. So this is self-portrait, and then some of the people on the Zoom, which was fun. 2 color pencil. These are 2 of my favorite colors together. I like that in combination. Yeah. And then the last, just a little still life and nectarine, and I just really love that. And then this, I was just practicing some wax resist. This is just a white crayon with gouache over it and seeing how to do that. And so that's it. That's the whole thing. Oh, it feels so nice to complete a thing and to feel like I can do this. And you know, you can do it too. If you get hung up because you think your sketchbook has to be beautiful or perfect or have gorgeous drawings that are almost frameable, that's not how I use my sketchbook at all. I use it to practice and to do exercises from classes, or to work through how I want to portray something, or just to spend time drawing. And you can do that. A sketchbook is yours, and it can be whatever you want it to be. Don't get intimidated by what you see online. Use it how you want to use it. Just make marks even. If you just want to make marks and you want to scribble in it, that is fine. That is a good use of a sketchbook. And so I'd love to see yours too, and keep going. They're fun to fill. They're fun to have and look back on. You never know when you'll get inspired by something that you drew before or painted before. And so I highly recommend keeping a sketchbook, and I hope you do. I'll see you again in the studio. Oh, who knows what we'll be working on.